Who are you, Yuno? You stalk me, switch gears at the drop of a hat, your house has dead people in it. I mean, how's a guy supposed to feel about all that?
Yeah, that seems like the type of girl I want to kiss. Alright, everybody, settle down because I'm about to tell you a crazy story. So there's this anime called The Future Diary, and it's about these people who have this diary that can see into the future. There's 12 of them, and they're trying to kill each other, and whoever's the last one standing gets to become God. Now, the main reason I wanted to talk about this anime isn't even about the main plot, it's about this crazy, insane girl right here. Now, this girl latches onto our main character from the moment she sees him, and immediately tells them they're going to be married and they're destined to be together. She says she'll kill anyone for this boy and she'll do anything for him. Now, I know some of you freaks in the audience want a girl like this, but trust me, after you see all the stuff this girl does, you wouldn't wish this on your worst enemy from hell. Alright, so our main character's name is Yuki and the crazy haired girl's name Yuno. So she comes up to him one day and she's like, hey, we should hang out and get married. Yuki ignores all the red flags and starts hanging out with this girl, and they go on this date to the fair, and it's all nice, it's going all well, and then he goes back to her house that night. So he's sitting there, and she's got no power in her house, already another red flag, and she says, sit right here, I'm gonna get you some food, or tea, or whatever, I don't remember what it was. And Yuki's like, alright, I'm gonna go try to find the bathroom. So he gets up, and he looks for the bathroom, and he turns, and he goes in the wrong door. And he opens the door and he sees dead freaking bodies in this girl's house. Holy crap, I would get the hell out of there immediately. But he doesn't, he stays there, and you know, she freaks out. She gets super mad that she saw it. She was like, you weren't supposed to look in there. And then he tries to run and hide, and he was like, it can't be what I think I saw. And then she says this.
Good night, sweetie. See you in your dreams.
Plot twist, turns out those dead bodies are her parents. So she killed them by locking them in a cage and starving them to death. But you might be wondering, why would she do this? Well, it's because her mom was abusive and used to lock her up. So Yuno just did the old switcheroo and locked her mom up in the cage. So yeah, she's just chilling in the house with a bunch of dead bodies. The freakiest part is Yuno acts like they're still alive and has like full-on conversations with them. Imagine going over to your girlfriend's house for the first time and you're just trying to take a little piss and you walk past her room and you see her chatting with her dead parents. I'd fall in love right then and there. A few weeks after this incident though, Yuno comes over to Yuki's house and she meets his mom and stuff. And then she ends up staying the night. Of course, in corny anime fashion, they sleep in the same room. And her mom encourages this because she just wants them to smash or something. Yuki says he ain't into her like that, but then Yuno hits him with the checkmate and she shows him a text on her phone. July 28th. Yuki and Yuno become one. Happy end. Welp, he's trapped now. There ain't no turning back. He's already entered the pits of hell. But I'm being so for real with you, this isn't even the craziest thing this chick does. At one point, this girl is trying to kill this little boy in Yuki's home. Even with context, this is still pretty insane. So she's trying to kill this little boy and she hits Yuki's mom in the neck with a hammer. So yeah, she's probably dead now. Fast forward in the anime, past the hundreds of people Yuno kills throughout the anime, and this dude still ain't leaving her. We finally get to the second craziest thing she does. So Yuki starts getting this feeling that, hey, maybe this girl isn't someone I should date. So we text some of his friends to come and save him because he feels like she's gonna do something bad to him. Sure enough, she gives him a Dr. Pepper and puts fentanyl or something in it to make him pass out. His friends track Yuki down in this old abandoned town and they find him in this building all tied up in the basement. Yuno planned for this to happen and she traps all of his friends in a room, slowly filling up with gas to kill them. They see on the screen that Yuno has Yuki tied up in this chair and she's sitting next to him in underwear holding her parents' skull. And Yuki's sitting there all faded because he can't put down the cup. Alright, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Is this really the type of girl you want? Yeah? I give up. You're a lost cause. So everyone makes it out of this incident alive, and the next day they decide to forgive Yuno and team back up with her, I guess. Dude, it's like the whole trying to kill them in her underwear bit was just filler or something. So they team back up with her because this diary couple is super strong, but of course Yuno is able to take them out because she's a professional killer. Then Yuki gets this reality check, and God, it's insane how pathetic this character is.
Girl is in trouble, you jump through fire, and if there's a knife or a bullet, you take it. Why are you so spineless, huh?
No, it's not my fault. She told me. I could use her.
Honestly, one of the worst MCs in anime. So now at the tail end of this anime, we get the most insane plot twist, up there with Attack on Titan. And also, this is probably the #1 craziest thing she does. So one of Yuki's friends that helped save him from Yuno at the abandoned building did some digging around at Yuno's house and found the dead body of her parents along with a third mystery body. The DNA in the third body matched up perfectly with Yuno's. So at this point, I'm thinking, holy crap, how are they gonna explain this one? Welp, it turns out the real Yuno in this timeline is dead, and the Yuno we've seen up until now is a fake one. You see, Yuno has already won this diary death game they've all been fighting for, and Yuno has already become the new god of time. She won after she kills Yuki in the first timeline while they are hugging each other. So when she wins, she just assumes she can bring Yuki back from the dead with her god powers. Too bad, sucker! These powers are limited, and in this world, once someone is dead, they're dead for good. Yuno goes into freak out mode, freaky freak mode, and uses her powers to go into the past to the start of the diary death game, to which then she kills her past self, making her the imposter Yuno in this timeline. Holy shite. I know this is a lot, but just stay with me. Yuno is doing all this so she can have another round to be with her love Yuki, because for some reason this pathetic loser is all she lives for. This is also how Yuno is able to save Yuki every time, because she literally knows everything that will happen. She's like a professional chess player. Her goal is to keep this little death cycle going on for all of eternity, because this is the only possible way she can stay with Yuki. Yuki then breaks this cycle by basically manipulating this girl with her own mental ill brain, that she can show she truly loves him by stabbing herself and letting him win the game. And she does it, so I guess it worked. There's this whole monologue at the end about how, she loves Yuki, she's doing this for love, and it's like some typical romance anime, like a silent voice, but with a lot more death. And then Yuno dies right in Yuki's arms. Now Yuki is the god of time and space, and he watches over Yuno and all the other timelines, and he suffers alone as a god of an empty world. Like, bro, just get over your ex already. So yeah, in conclusion, this is pretty relatable. Don't date a crazy girl, because in the end, you'll end up becoming an eternal being living alone.